Well, as soon as I went off, 5 minutes later, they come back on. So here we are. Greetings, people of Earth, and welcome to part two of Forget Where's Waldo, Where's Stanton, after a long rain delay. We're back. Weaver on the mound for the Yanks. Yanks managed to get a run in the bottom of the sixth. Grisham runs a mile to get this one, throws it in. We got a lead-off double by Kinner. Fa la 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 la. We'll catch up in a second here. Jumping all over that pitch by Weaver, just drilling it out to center. Grisham a long way to go get that one. So leadoff double at the top of the seventh, 3-1 Yanks. They manufactured a run last inning. Pretty to watch, but nonetheless a run. 3-1, top of the seventh. We have a seventh inning stretch clip coming up for you. We got taken down twice during the rain delay with seventh inning stretch clips by From The Shining and Reservoir Dogs. So you can guarantee that those will not be in the seventh inning stretch clip. We're going to take a chance with something else. No, we're not. We're not taking any freaking chances. We're going to play what we know is safe during the seventh inning stretch clip. Meanwhile, back to the ball game. Cruz, the righty, is getting loose in a hurry in the Yankee bullpen. Meanwhile, back on the mound, an 0-2 count to Jimenez, who's 0 for 2. He's your eighth place hitter for the Toronto Blue Jays. And I know it has been a minute, so maybe we'll run this for a little bit. Just so everybody knows who's who and what's what. After the long rain delay. So Weaver, he'll be throwing his fifth pitch in the relief, and it'll come with one man on, a leadoff double, nobody out. 1-2 count to Jimenez. 3-1 Yanks, top seven. 2-2 as the ball misses outside. Four-seamer, 97. Not close to the strike zone. Boone looks like he just woke up. Fans are scattered about now after the rain. Just pop the left side. We got some changes coming up. Bellinger is in left. He puts that away. I'll give you all the changes as soon as I get them. Bellinger is in left. He's there. Because Bellinger was in right. Thank God he was in right a little while ago when he hit Bochette. When he got Bochette out at the plate, an amazing play, amazing throw, amazing play by Wells. Bochette was shaken up on it, but the long rain delay keeps him in the lineup. So Bochette is still in the lineup. Meanwhile, Hyman is up 0 for 2, ninth place hitter, pop out in a flyout. Runner off second with one out, top seven, 3-1 Yanks. They get a run in the bottom of the sixth, manufacturing a run. 97, right down the heart. 1-1 to Hyman. Bednar available. Weaver's out there now. Cruz. These guys all pitched yesterday. Bednar, Weaver, Cruz. So Weaver's out there, and Cruz is warming up when the rest of the bullpen, which hasn't been used, is sitting down. Swing and a miss, 1-2. So there you go. There's the strategy of Boone. Let me use guys that have already been used. I'm sure they're ready to go. I'm not going to use a guy who's really fresh and ready to rock. Of course, somebody that needs to be seen in a situation like this and see how he responds to it. Right now, Weaver in trouble, steps off. 1-2 to Jimenez, ninth place hitter. 3-1 Yanks, top seven. One out, one on. Lead off double by Kinner. Fa la 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 la. The 1-2, way outside. 97 mile Four-seamer, way outside. 2-2, 1 out, 1 on. He's on second. 3-1 Yanks. Weaver. This will be his 11th pitch. It'll be a 2-2 with 1 out and a runner on second. 3-1 Yanks, top 7. Pitch. Fouled away into the crowd. So, yeah, we're back for part 2. If you were here before, I said, hey, you know what? We'll figure it out. And about 5-7 minutes after I went off the air, without fail, they come back on. Bellinger underneath this fly ball to left field. He puts it away for the second out. Runner holds at second. So 2 good outs here by Weaver. Getting the guys to swing at some ugly pitches. And here comes Boone. So we're going to have a call to the bullpen. It looks like we'll have Cruz coming in. Let's see. Let's wait till it's official. Yep, that's it for Weaver. Weaver goes 2/3, gets the job done. He gave up the lead-off double. Boone comes out, takes him out after about 12 pitches, and it looks like he's going to the big righty, the maniac, Cruz. So let's see what Cruz has when he comes in to pitch the top of the 7th to try to get the final out with a runner at second.
Okay, Taro. Whenever you can spare the time. Booby trap. Uh-oh.
So we're back. Cruz will be coming out to see if he can get this final out at the top of the 7th. Yanks have a 2-run lead, 3-1. Top of the 7th. Boone going to the other righty. Cruz, your strikeout specialist. So instead of Weaver pitching to Springer, as the Toronto Blue Jays flip their order, he brings in Fernando Cruz, 2.72, 39 2/3, 14 walks, 64 strikeouts, misses with the first pitch, a splitter outside. Get used to that because I'll be saying splitter a lot. 0-1 to Springer. Springer, who has been in check right now, and kind of yesterday, 0 for 3. He offers at it. He didn't want to. Check swing gone way too far. No appeal needed. Strike 1, 1-1. Calling that the fork ball. Cruz ready with the 1-1. 2 outs. Runner at second. 3-1 Yanks, top 7. Splitter misses high. Just high. 2-1. Springer, who fouled out and blied out twice, he's batting .301. One of the very few hitters in Major League Baseball hitting .300. Misses again with the splitter. A little bit more inside the Springer. 3-1. It's hard to tell if he's being careful or just trying to find his control. More aiming right now than throwing. Let's see how he does with the 3-1. The pitch, way outside, didn't offer, and he walks him. So Cruz not giving Springer anything to drive anywhere. Just kept it away from him. And low and outside and then kind of up and in. So he couldn't find the strike zone. So why screw around with him? See if you can get him to fish on something, which he did not. And now Toronto has runners at first and second with 2 out in the top of the 7th of a 3-1 ball game. Yanks lead by 2. Barger is your batter. This one misses again way inside with the splitter. So it is splitter city. None of them finding the strike zone. Guerrero is on deck, so it is essential for Cruz to get Barger here, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. Right on the edge, 95 with the 4-seamer. So the fastball finds the strike zone, splitter not finding the strike zone. 1-1 to count. Pitch number 8 by Cruz. The 1-1. That one's grounded towards first. Rice up with it, flip the Cruz. He tags the bag long before Barger gets there, and the threat goes by the boards. So Weaver gets in a little bit of an issue, and Cruz able to come in and shut the door. And just shut the door on Toronto with runners at first and second and 2 out. With all that being said, folks, we're going to be a little bit careful with today's 7th inning stretch clip because the one I had queued up, we already used and already got taken down once on YouTube the second time, the Reservoir Dogs. That was going to be your 7th inning stretch clip, Reservoir Dogs. So I don't know how much you got to see it on YouTube. I know if you're watching on Rumble or X, you got to see the entire video. With all that being said, we figured we'd step back and maybe just give a public service announcement. Maybe something like that would be better. So here we go. We're going to give you a little bit of advice. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. We're going to give you a little bit of advice. We already gave you some life advice in the first one with Tony Soprano telling you, it'll change your life. Well, if you're struggling with money, here's a financial tip for you.
You want to make a bit of money? Get into farming. See this? I got this selling corn. Comes out of the fucking ground. I couldn't believe it. You see that? It's made of chicken. You kill it, you got free chicken. You can sell it to people. Or don't kill it. Fucking eggs come out of their arses. Fucking hell. It's wool. Pull it off, sell it, fucking grows back again. You cannot lose.
Sounds like good advice to me. Makes sense to me. So there you go. The 3rd floor helping out with some financial advice for everybody out there watching. Everybody out there watching, please hit the like, please hit the follow, please hit the sub, hit the notification bell, get in the comments, get in the live chat. Please, every little bit helps. If you want to buy the show a cup of coffee, PayPal and Cash App are in the description. We appreciate everything, and every single donation will definitely get a shout out and probably a tribute that they probably wouldn't really want. No, I'm only kidding. We appreciate everything. And we will honor those who help us. So all donations get a shout out. That's a fact. So the Yanks will come up in the bottom of the 7th. I believe it's the top of the order, so it should be Grisham, Rice, and Judge coming up in the bottom of the 7th. Yanks getting by today without Stanton in the lineup and with Volpe in the lineup. I was really liking yesterday's lineup, man. I think they should roll with it for a couple. I think they should roll with that lineup, not changed it, just left it alone for all 3 games. But what do I know? I've only been watching the game for 55 years. So how we doing? We got to get everybody back online here because of the freaking rain delay, which always screws things up. So 141 for Toronto and 350 for the Yankees. That's your line score. Bassett, 5 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, none of them earned. 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. Luis Gil, 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 4 walks, and a strikeout. And Austin Wells with 2 sac flies. And that gives you a 3-1 Yankee lead here in the bottom of the 7th. So we're in the bottom of the 7th. It is the top of the order. Trent Porno Mustache, 1975 Porno Mustache Grisham is up. 2 strikeouts and ground out for the Grand Slam. The Grisham man, who's 0 for 3. So I have to say his bat is quiet. The 0-1 is low and inside. 1-1. Rodriguez, the big righty for Toronto, getting loose in the pen for the Blue Jays. Right now, Grisham is looking at a 1-1 from Little. Lefty on lefty. That finds the strike zone. 93 miles an hour on the sinker. Boom. Chewing seeds. 1-2 on Grisham. Grisham calls timeout to reset. Time is granted. He resets himself. Contact made. Little's ready. Grisham ready. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Grisham goes down again on swinging. 3 strikeouts, 0 for 4. He said something to Rice, like, look out. That one will just swinging way under it and away from it. Ball breaking way outside to the right-hand batter's box. Grisham nowhere near it. So that'll bring up Ben Rice, who's 1 for 3 with a single in the 5th. Probably one of his better strokes of the past few days. 93 mile an hour is on the sinker. Strike 1 as Ben watched it go by. Maybe understanding what Grisham mumbled to him or said to him. Swings at this one low and then outside, close to the dirt. Really had Rice fooled on that one. 0-2 immediately in the hole. Little eating both lefties alive right now. So instead of going to some pinch hitting and maybe some defensive pinch hitting situation, Boone declines that and sticks with the lefty-lefty, which he contradicts when he had. Never mind. I'm not getting into it. Boone's a fucking moron. Judge is on deck. 1-2 to count. 1 out. Nobody on. Bottom 7. Yanks 3. Toronto 1. Little with the 2-1. 1-2 is now 2-2. An old rat head transplant to a umpire's body from last night from behind the plate is at third. Oh, Mickey Mouse ears. Dude looks like a mouse. He looks like, it looks like a mouse. Like they took a mouse's head and stuck it on a body and put it in the major leagues and said, "You're an umpire." There's Goofy. There's Goofy. How you doing, Goofy, with his fucking 1972? You got Grisham with the 75 porno mustache, and you got this guy supporting 1975 fucking sideburns. That's how goofy that guy is. Goes Rice. Back-to-back strikeouts. Back-to-back swinging and missing strikeouts. And back-to-back junk on the outside, not even near the strike zone, getting both lefties. So Judge goes back towards the dugout as the Blue Jays go to the bullpen. We'll bring the righty Rodriguez in to face Judge. and see if he can get the final out here in the bottom of the seventh. Yanks 3, Toronto 1. And we'll be right back.
And are you experiencing any discomfort?
Just a little burning during urination.
Okay. Any other pain?
The haunting memories of lost love. Male, lights. Our eyes met across the crowded hat store. I, a customer, and she, a coquettish haberdasher. Oh, I pursued, and she withdrew, and then she pursued, and I withdrew. And so we danced. And I burned for her. Much like the burning during urination that I would experience soon afterwards.
Gonorrhea!
Gonorrhea!
Nothing like making a venereal disease funny. Leave it to Kramer. We're back, and we're getting ready to see Rodriguez come in and pitch to Judge here in the bottom of the seventh. Yanks did get a run in the bottom of the sixth, an insurance run. Put a little distance between them and the Bluejays right here. Not much. 2 runs, not a lot against the Bluejays. You got Max Fried going tomorrow. It'll be Scherzer, Max Scherzer against Max Fried. Battle of the Maxes. Mad Max Day. Hey, never know. Maybe tomorrow the theme in break time or in clip time or in 7th inning stretch time, maybe we'll break out some Mad Max. Mel Gibson Mad Max, not that new shit. And get some Tina singing Thunderdome. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. 0-1 to Judge as Rodriguez gets that one by. 1 for 3 today, Judge. Rodriguez misses outside and low. 1-1 on Judge. Judge 1 for 3, a walk and a strikeout. No, that's not that. That's his career against this guy. So there you go. 1 for 3 with a strikeout and a walk. That's his career against Rodriguez. The 1-1. Way inside. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Bottom 7, 3-1 Yanks. Bellinger on deck. Judge swings and can't catch up to the slider. Good pitch there by Rodriguez. Judge unable to catch up with that one. So the count is 2-2 with 2 out. Nobody on. Bottom 7, 3-1 Yanks. 2-run lead. Pitch. Inside, and that home plate umpire is going to bang him. It was a ball, ladies and gentlemen. It was a ball. It was below his freaking kneecaps. And that's it. And again, once again, Yankees screwed by the umpire. Horrible call. And yeah, that's how it ends. That's how the 7th inning ends in umpire land. Man, I'm telling you, man, a lot of this shit with these umpires, this shit has to really, really be taken care of because it's getting out of control. And you know the sad part about it is, the saddest part about it is everybody sees it. It's not even like they're trying to hide it. It's just there, if you know what I mean. It's just, there you go. And Major League refuses to do anything about that. And that's disgusting. And that hurts the game, man.
I'm here having a couple of Miller Lights with the world's funniest test coach, Jan Tiriak. This guy's a million laughs. Hey, remember the one you told me about the chicken and the tennis ball? That just cracked me up. Here, have another Miller Lite. Yeah, light tastes great and it's less filling. And you don't want to get filled up when you're having as good a time as we are. Right, Jan?
For serious beer drinkers, there's only one light beer, Miller Lite.
Oh, stop it, man. You're killing me.
I just love me some euchre. So here we go. We're going to the top of the eighth. Yanks clinging on to a 3-1 lead, getting an insurance run of some sort in the bottom of the sixth on a sac fly by Austin Wells, his second sac fly of the day. So Wells producing. And right now, Cruz is still on the mound, and he'll pitch the top of the eighth. 1-4-1 for Toronto, 3-5-0 for the Yankees. That's your box score. So it'll be Cruz leading it off against Valdemar Guerrero Jr., the first pitch. Outside, umpire working it both ways, I guess. If he's going to stay there, then he has to work it both ways. That was a ball outside. He calls it a strike. So 0-1 to Guerrero. Swing and a miss. Pitch basically in the same spot. 82 on the splitter. Immediately in the hole. 0-2. So let's see what he does here with the 0-2. Goes around the same spot. Bounces short of the plate outside. Guerrero kind of half swung at it. They appealed to no avail. Bone back to chewing gum. Cruz with the 1-2. This one popped up. It'll make the crowd behind the plate. Foul ball. Yeah, he did just miss it. 2 for 4 with 2 singles. That's his career against Cruz. So here we go with another 1-2. Fouls this one right behind the home plate. Foul ball. All the way to the screen, bouncing. Healthy rip there by the big G. That big G. Big Guerrero G. Cruz nodding no to him. Now he's set. 1-2. Up the middle. And up the middle. Flag down by Jazz. Long throw. Save. Guerrero decides to make the call before the umpire. He yells back towards his bench or something, man. I don't know. There's a little bit on this. This big guy got down there. Jazz made one hell of a play. Jeter-esque on the throw over. Leaving his feet airborne. 2 steps airborne. And here's the throw. And I'm going to tell you, Guerrero, for a big guy, got down the line in a freaking hurry. And I'm going to tell you, he just got there. Just beating a throw. That's why you hustle out of the box, folks. So nobody out. Guerrero leads off with an infield hit. Great play by Jazz. Just not enough to get the big guy. So Bichette steps in. He had 4 hits last night. He's 0 for 3 with a strikeout today. Oh, he's 0 for 3 with a strikeout against Cruz. I wish they'd stop putting that up. He's 1 for 2 today. Sorry. He's 1 for 2 today. Had 4 hits last night. Cruz misses again inside. 2-0. Toronto starting to heat the water up here in the top of the 8th with a runner on. That's the leadoff guy. That's Guerrero. Right now, 2-0 to Bichette. Again, inside, missing. Sinker. 3-0. He's a pitch away from being in serious trouble and putting the Yankees in a real conundrum because Boone's going to have to make a decision on who's going to go to the bullpen. And basically, if he brings in Devin Williams, we might as well just shut this down right now. Swing and a miss. 3-1. Four-seamer. The four-seamer is the only pitch he's throwing that's finding the strike zone with any consistency. Everything else is up and out and over and in and over and out. It's all over the place. Right now, 3-1. Pitch. And he fouls this one first base side into the crowd. So Cruz works the count back to full. Or I should say, he works the count to full. We'll have a payoff with Guerrero off first. Top 8, 3-1 Yanks. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Another huge, massive strikeout. That's the splitter. And when that splitter's working like that, you're not hitting it. You're not hitting it. His sinker, when he throws it like that, is basically equivalent to the cutter that Mariano used to throw. You just can't hit it. How are you going to hit this? Look at his pitch. How do you can't hit that? The freaking break is insanity. Varso swings at the first pitch, and he'll sky it out to Trent 1975 Porno Mustache Grisham. He makes the catch, fires it in real quickly to Jazz at second. Look like Jazz and Guerrero having a moment, like don't throw it over here, don't throw it over here. And Grisham shaking his head no at Val. I don't know what's going on there, but he got that ball in a hurry, and here comes Boone. So with 2 out and a runner on, he's going to go to the righty, another righty. So I could basically say that Cruz came in, did the job, did a good job. Weaver, they got to find out what's wrong with Weaver. They got to find out what's wrong with Weaver. Now the Yankees are going to the bullpen, and here's the best part. It's mystery time because they never showed the bullpen. I don't know who was up or who's coming in. All they showed was Boone raise his right hand and never put the camera in the bullpen, never put the camera towards the outfield. Your guess is as good as mine. Any guesses? Get them in quick. If I have to guess, they're probably bringing in, maybe he's bringing in Mark Beergut Leiter Jr. Maybe that's the guy he's bringing in. We'll have to wait and find out. Until then, we'll be right back.
Hey! Hey, how you doing? Jerry, George.
We're doing fine. How are you?
What? Oh, me? Fabulous. Just fabulous. I got a lot of auditions, a lot of callbacks. I got a lot of interest in my movie treatment. You know, I'm in development. I'm developing vehicles. Man, there's a lot of energy here, man. You know, the vibe, it's powerful. I'm just swept up in it. Yeah, I'm a player.
Player?
Oh, yeah, I'm a player.
Kramer, do you realize what's going on here? Do you know why you're here?
What, this? I'll be out of here in a couple of hours. Hey, guess who I met today? Fred Savage. Oh, nice kid. A really good kid. You know, we're talking about doing a project together.
Kramer, you've been arrested as a serial killer.
So? What? I'm innocent. I mean, you guys believe that I'm innocent, don't you? Jerry? George?
Yeah, sure.
Kramer, let's go. Lieutenant wants to see you.
Yeah, okay, yeah. All right, look, I'll be out of here by noon. Hey, maybe we'll have lunch together, huh?
Yeah, okay.
So Boone goes to Bednar. So he's looking for Bednar to get 6 outs. That one's way out. Well, never mind. Umpire says strike 2. So 0-2. Bednar to Lukes, the 6th place hitter. He's 1 for 2. You got a runner at first. 2 out. 0-2 count. So Bednar looking to come in to get, 5 outs. My bad. Listen to me. 4 outs. This one gets way away from Wells. That's far enough for Guerrero just to kind of walk the second. I guess they'll throw. That could be a wild pitch. Let's see how they score it. I think they're going to give a wild pitch on that. So Bednar comes in, 3 pitches in. Wild pitch, like I said, wild pitch. So that moves Val into scoring position for Lukes, who's in the hole, to Bednar, who's come in to get 4 outs. Misses high, 2-2, 2 out. Runner at second, 3-1. 2-run lead for the Yanks here in the top of the 8th. Bednar threw quite a few pitches yesterday to no avail. Back at it today for 4 outs. This one hammered in the dirt, first base side foul. Yanks adding stress and drama, making me smoke more than I want today.
You better give up them cigarettes, buddy, or the groundhogs will be bringing you your mail. Know what I mean?
So we got a 2-2 count coming. Bednar to Luke's. Guerrero off second. The pitch popped a mile high. Wells runs out of room rapidly off the top of the Toronto dugout and into the crowd. Still a sparse crowd. I guess the rain chased a few people home. It was a long delay. Still a pretty thick crowd. Nowhere near sellout. If they had a sellout, it ain't there to now. As soon as everybody's ready and back ready, Bednar will throw his 7th pitch of the relief. With Guerrero at second, 2 outs, 2-2 to count. Yanks with a 2-run lead here in the top of the 8th, 3-1. The 2-2. He struck him out looking. Froze him solid. The pitch hit right on the corner where you're supposed to throw that. Absolutely brilliant pitch. And he goes down looking.
He's looking at you, kid.
Cruz, absolutely. This guy is going to blow his ears off of his head. This guy, when he's pumped up, look out. I mean, he reminds me of a few guys I used to know back in the 80s that had just a little bit too much cocaine and Jack Daniels. If you know what I mean. A little bit too much Jack and a little bit too much of the cocaine there, buddy. Yeah, remember them guys from the 80s? I always want to talk to you about nothing and try to make sense. Remember them guys? I do. Speaking of the old days.
Is talking on the phone getting out of hand? Look out! You need phone relief. The ultimate in hands-free phone design. Watch. Simply attach the special double back fastener to any phone. Then attach the phone relief headset. It's that easy. Hands-free, pain-free. You'll wonder how you ever lived without it. It's perfect for remotes. Now talk hands-free anywhere, anytime. Office work is a pain for Mr. Phone in the Neck, but you won't miss a beat with hands-free freedom. A must for the entire office. Work goes quicker and easier. The padded headset removes this easily and is fully adjustable. Best of all, phone relief works with your favorite phone. An amazing breakthrough product you'll use every day. Now only $12.95. Call toll-free to order by credit card and make this your last Phone in the Neck call.
Last phone in the neck call. Some of you people will never understand the struggle. Even making phone calls hurt. Especially long ones. Boring ones. When you had to talk to your insurance agent. Life was easy though. Life was so much easier though. Hey, hands-free, baby. Hands-free, baby. So the Yanks will send up. Whoops. Okay, there we go. There we're back, and Bellinger will lead it off for the Yankees here in the bottom of the 8th. Jazz and then Dominguez. Cody 0 for 1 with 2 walks. We're here in the bottom of the 8th, and he has a 1-0 count. Rodriguez still in there for the Bluejays. Sinker misses way outside. 2-0 to Bellinger, who made an absolutely insane play getting the runner at the plate. The runner being Bo Bichette. Misses way outside 3-0. Wells with an amazing play. One of those great, great plays that you love to see at home plate. Scanning the skyline, still a little threatening clouds. The upper deck is basically empty. And Bellinger draws a 4-pitch walk. So Bellinger taking a lot of pitches. His 3rd walk of the game. That'll bring up Jazz. Nobody out. Lead off walk to Bellinger. This misses outside. 1-0 to Jazz. Jazz 1 for 3 on the day. The 1-0 to Jazz. Lays off it, but it's a strike high. In the strike zone, 1-1. Jazz looks at that one. He'll stop smiling and thinking that that was a ball because that was a strike. Half in, half out. Been a strike all day long. The 1-1. Jazz swings and misses over an 85-mile-an-hour slider on the outside. Falls in the hole 1-2. Bellinger at first. Nobody out. Bottom of the 8th. 3-1 Yanks. Bednar's pitching for the Yankees. Looking for a 4-out save. Timeout. Jazz. Jazz wants a little pine tar. I'll smoke a little pine tar. So we're all ready again. The 1-2 to Jazz after all the pine tar. Bottom of the zone. It's a ball. And he goes down looking. Not happy at all. Barking and barking. And here comes Boone. He'll come out. He'll tell Jazz to get back. He ducks his head, says something, and goes right back with Jazz. So no argument by Boone. He just comes out to save Jazz, telling Jazz to get back. 86-mile-an-hour sinker. So I'm sorry, four-seamer, 96 four-seamer. You could literally see the gap between the ball and the bottom of the line in the strike zone. And yet the umpire bangs Jazz looking. And that'll bring up, let's see where we're at. I don't know if Dominguez is still in the game. Hold on. We'll wait to see. Jazz literally just drops the bat, takes his helmet off, puts it quickly back on, kicks the bat, picks it up, hits the knob on the ground, turns around, barks. Boone comes out, says, get back in the dugout. Boone says something to the umpire with his head down towards the ground and goes back to the dugout. So, the other dude with the mouse head that was attached to an umpire in the major league bangs Jazz looking. Waiting to see who's up. It'll be Calabrero coming up for the Yankees. He'll be pinch hitting for Dominguez. So Calabrero come in. We have 1 out. And now the umpire is like yelling at Boone because Boone wants to know what the hell's going on. And the umpire said, he can't hear this fucking thing. Shut the fuck up. That's what I would have just said. Fuck it. Fucking get thrown out. Tell him to go fuck himself. First pitch to Calabrero misses inside after a throw to first. Umpire totally fucking in control of the game all of a sudden. Nothing changes since the rain delay. Nothing changes since Houston as far as the umpires. This one pushes Calabrero up and out of the way. That was high and inside. 2-0. Yeah, this is up by the chin inside. Calabrero dances out of the way. Second pitch inside to a Yankee batter. First one being Judge, which I think Gil got back at. I think Gil returned the favor. Let's see if Bednar returns the favor in the top of the ninth. Because both of those pitches that were inside, the one to Judge and the one here to Calabrero, look like purpose pitches. Because this pitch comes back at 86 in the middle of the zone on the outside, and Calabrero swings and misses. 2-1. Crazy how he suddenly got his control back. 1 out, 2-1 the count. 1 on. Fouled back to the screen. 2-2. 1 out, 1 on. 3-1 Yanks, bottom of the 8th. Nance is up, the righty for Blue Jays. He's getting loose. Boone, blowing bubbles, looking at the sky. Game's over here, in front of you. What a fucking idiot, man. Calabrero hits this one to the third one. It's a slow roller. Throw to second in time. Throw to first not in time. Fielder's choice. Calabrero to first. 2 out now. It looked like a double play, possibly, but what happened there is it was a slow hit ball, and the third baseman did wait on it instead of charging it. And that's the difference. You get the double play if he steps in a couple steps to greet that ball instead of waiting for the ball to greet him. And that'll bring up, oh my God. He just looks like pain, don't he? That'll bring up Anthony Volpe. So Volpe's up with 2 out and a runner on and a 3-1 lead here in the bottom of the 8th. Volpe looks at a strike at the bottom of the zone. Yes, that was in the strike zone. So Volpe, Mr. 0-1, is 0-1. So they keep barking at the home plate umpire, which I think is cool. They keep antagonizing him, and every time he looks over, he don't know who's saying anything. Calabrero back on the throw over engagement number 1, or engagement number 2, sorry. 2 out, or is that engagement number 2? He was dancing like he was going to go. Guerrero with 2 tags. Boone confirming 2 engagements. If he throws over again, he has to get him out. Meanwhile, Volpe waiting on an 0-1 with 2 out. 3-1 lead for the Yanks in the bottom of the 8th. Now the catcher calls time. He's going to go out to the mound and talk. Crowd, what is there, is letting Toronto know that what the fuck is going on already. 2:34 on the West Coast here in Berkeley, California, and it's 72 degrees as the sun finally makes its appearance. Boone exchanging signs with the first base coach, and then he relays to Calabrero what's going on. Meanwhile, the umpire heading to the mound to break up this lodge meeting. We have an 0-1 to Volpe, 2 outs. We have a runner on. We have 2 outs. And we have a 3-1 lead by the Yankees. And we're in the bottom of the 8th, and it looks like we're finally getting ready to throw a pitch here. Rodriguez still on the mound. This will be pitch 20 of the relief. It'll be an 0-1 to Volpe. Volpe backs out of a 94-mile-an-hour fastball that's way in the strike zone. 0-2 to Volpe. He was looked like he was trying to get out of the batter's spot. I don't know what Volpe's doing, man. Right now it's 0-2 to Volpe. He's going. Pitch out. Bounce in the dirt. It heads towards center field. Not far enough. Calabrero with the stolen base. Volpe catches a break because it was a pitch out. Shocking. That's his 43rd. And he leads the majors, Calabrero. He got a big jump. Pitch out. First base side bounced. Past the glove of the shortstop covering. Past the second baseman, center fielder getting there. Not far enough for him to go anywhere else. Volpe, meanwhile, 1-2. 1-2 to Volpe. He reaches out right back. So Volpe continues to impress. Unbelievable, this guy. I mean, see, this is what I'm saying. A day off. What the fuck is a day off? This guy, he's not going to do anything. You got 20-something games left. We waited all year. We're still waiting. And we're still waiting. And we're still waiting for Volpe to do something. I mean, there's zero consistency. I told you, don't get excited about the 4 hits and 2 games and all that. This guy sucks. I mean, I hate to say it, but this guy sucks. He doesn't know any of the fundamentals in his game mentally. Is just bizarre, man. So for most people, they want to continue and wait for Volpe to do something. Or do we move on and put this guy Calabrero in there? 43 stolen bases. And this guy's like in the lineup every now and then. And he gets on base. If he didn't get on base, how's he getting 43 stolen bases? How many stolen bases does Volpe have? Has Volpe had more than like 2 hits all year that meant something? Because once again, Calabrero stealing second puts him in scoring position, which also puts Volpe in what he leads the world in, leaving runners in scoring position. It is over 200 for the year. Another stat that people really don't know about or pay attention to, but Volpe has left 200 guys plus in scoring position. So we're going to the top of the 9th. Yanks 3, Toronto 1, 2-run lead. Bednar is going to try to get the 4-out save. Sorry, he got the last out in the bottom of the 8th. Boone going to him for 4 outs. 1-5-1, 3-5-0. That's your box score. First pitch by Bednar is a curveball. I have no idea if it's a ball or a strike because they just cut and went to talk about Bob McDonald. Born in East Orange, 19th round by the Bluejays, played for the Yankees. 0-1, it was a strike. This one's a ball, bounces all the way to the back. Double in the 7th for Kiner, fa la 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 la. 1-1, nobody out, top of the 9th, Bednar. 10th pitch of the relief. The 1-1 hit to McMahon. He gets it before it goes foul, bounces it over past Rice into the outfield. Kiner, fa la 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 will stop at second. So he was going for 3. This ball. Okay, hold on here. We got all kinds of crazy shit going on. What do we got, dude? So the asshole from last night behind the plate just made a call. I'm trying to see what the fuck happened just here. Dude, pin your ears back or put your hat on so your ears are tucked in. You look like a fucking radar station. Apparently, McMahon grabbed that ball in foul territory. So the count remains 1-2. Kiner, fa la 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 la, back to the plate. Bednar with pitch number 11. The 1-2. 98 in the strike zone. Umpire looks at it and says, man, that's a great fucking pitch, but I ain't calling it a strike. 2-2 now. Umpire behind the plate and the umpire at third base are 2 of the goofiest people I've ever seen. And zero concept of umpiring. Bednar is now full to Kiner, fa la 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 la, the leadoff here. The payoff. That ball is on the outside. It's not in the strike zone. About a ball's width outside into Probably a ball and a half outside the home plate. Yeah, I'd say yeah, pretty much outside. So far outside, yeah, you could. There's a space that you could see in between, but he bangs Kiner fa la 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 as he was getting taken off his gear to go to first. He thought it was a ball. He drops his bat and leaves. Bednar comes back with a curveball to Jimenez, who's 0 for 3, and that's a strike. Strikeout and 2 flyouts for Jimenez. And he's in a hole 0-1 to Bednar. 1 out. Never got a replay on the McMahon call. They're showing this pitch again as a bird flies past the camera. It was 98, 4-seam, way outside. 0-2 now the count to Jimenez with 1 out. Bednar, pitch number 16 coming, trying to make it an economical 4-out save. Better hope you don't need him tomorrow. Popped up, mile high. McMahon coming in. He's in foul territory, plain and simple in foul territory. And he makes the second out of the inning as he makes the catch halfway between home and third in foul territory. So 2 outs, and Bednar is an out away from giving Gil a win and giving him some confidence here. So let's see if Bednar can get this 4-out save accomplished in under 40 pitches. Right now, this is pitch number 17. And it is 98 right at the top of the zone, strike 1 to Kirk. Pinch hitter. Springer on deck. Kurt, pudgy man, very pudgy man, extremely pudgy man. He swings and fouls this one at the plate off of him. I don't even think he felt it. This guy looks like a bear that fucking forgot to grow tall. He looks like a Volkswagen standing upright. Arano down to their last strike, an 0-2. Kurt calls time. Wants a minute. Bednar, 18 pitches, 2 strikes. If he can keep it under 20, this is the pitch. It'll be an 0-2, 2 out, nobody on. Top of the ninth. Yanks 3, Toronto 1. Looking to get that game back from yesterday. Come back to 3. The pitch. Fouled off his head. He fouled it off his head. You don't see that every day. Here's the pitch. Pitch is diving right off home plate. The camera doesn't show it. This one will. Right off his face. Right here where the helmet ain't, because that's facing the umpire. This is where the ear flap is. He hits it off the plate. It comes back up and smacks him right in his fucking earlobe. That has got to hurt. They're out there checking him out, and I bet, because that could fuck your equilibrium up for sure, man. A shot to the ear like that wasn't in the ear, but it hit with the earlobe, man, like right there. Back by them back jawbones and molars. And yeah, it cut him. It cut his ear. He got a little bit of blood there in the ear. They took care of him real quick. He's like, what in the fuck? They ask him if he's all right, and he says, give me a cheeseburger. So Pudgy Kirk back in there after beating himself up with a baseball to the side of the face. It'll be an 0-2. Bednar with pitch number 20. That nowhere near the strike zone. 97 got way up. That was over Kirk. He's a little guy. He's an Altuve size guy. Probably a little shorter than Altuve. And probably as wide as he is tall. 1-2. Bednar, pitch 21. Swing and a miss. Bednar with a 21-pitch, 4-out save. Gets the Yankees the game back that they lost last night in tremendous fashion. and they get back to 3 out. Yankees win. Nice big win. Getting runs the old-fashioned way. Winning a close ball game, scoring only 3, holding Toronto to 1. That's huge. Gil looked good getting out of what he got into. The delay took him out of the game. They came back. The only guy that looked a little shaky again was Weaver. But for the most part, Cruz came in, did his job. Boone goes to Bednar in the bottom of the 8th with 2 out to get the 4-out save. Bednar responds winningly and picks up the save. So huge win for the New York Yankees. Boom. Yanks win 3-1 over Toronto, 3 games out of first now. And we'll just hold on and see what the rest of the league does. Folks, we've been on for a minute, man, so we're going to get out of here. We got to get something to eat and stuff. And it's been a long afternoon here on the 3rd floor, and I appreciate everybody stopping by, will stop in. Please hit the like. Please hit the follow. Please leave a comment. Hit the notification bell. Please, people, I beg of you, hit that like, hit that follow, hit the share. Have all the fun. We are a lot of fun, and we're going to continue to be bringing you the best entertainment that we possibly can conjure on this platform. All these platforms. YouTube took me down twice today. So you see, we are on the edge of a play-by-play. Not too many play-by-plays get taken down because they're showing Shining clips and Reservoir Dog clips. But that's how we rock. We came back on. Here we are. Had a rain delay. Left. Came back. Entertained you during the rain delay. Everything. Please hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub, hit the notification bell, get in the comments, leave live chats, do all that fun stuff. If you'd like to help the show and continue to help the show another way, Cash App and PayPal are in the descriptions. If you would like to buy us a cup of coffee, everything is appreciated. Every donation gets a shout out. And we'll be back tomorrow with some double coverage because we're going to cover the Yankees and then we're going to cover football. So stick around. Make sure you come back and see us tomorrow for football coverage, after baseball coverage. But in the meantime, always remember as I close out all the time, people, please be kind and love each other. It's the easiest thing on this planet for a human being to do for another human being. And be careful. Always remember, mental health is real. So if you know somebody or you do yourself, there's plenty of people, plenty of phone numbers. Get help. Talk to somebody. We'll listen. Until then, folks, we'll see you tomorrow for Yankee baseball. Love you guys. Peace.
That's all, folks.
Ow! Bueller. Bueller. Bueller.
Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
He's looking at you, kid.